Hello and welcome, true art believers. I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing pretty well. This is Pierson. I am the number one live art streamer in the world, and you are watching 300 Days of Drawing, and it is. Woo, what day is it? It's two. Yeah, look at my calendar here. 286. Day 286, and we're going to be doing some gesture drawings today. We're going to start out with a 10 1 minute, 30-second drawing. So I'm actually, it's barely enough to even get a line, barely enough time to get a line in. And then, it's 5 1 minute drawings, which is, about enough time to get like 2 or 3 lines. And then there's like two 5 minute drawings, which is for me a big jump between, you know, 1 minute to 5 minutes. And then there's one 10 minute drawing. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm going to be quite honest with you. My 5 minute drawings or my 10 minute drawings do not look any better than a 5 minute drawing. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm trying to fix that though. Anyways, let's begin today's live art stream. How about it? Let's do it. All right, let's do a few things here. Let's get everything kind of set up here before I begin. I got my layers to my left here. I got my tablet here. Just gonna see that we got that. Okay. I think that's a good scale. And now we're going to do class mode. We're on my layer 19. Let's begin. 30 seconds, shall we? Ooh, this one's a little too much. Why do they give me? I'm just gonna kind of gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna kind of do. It's gonna put like some stuff here. It's like this is supposed to be cloth. You're not really gonna get anything. There's a hand. I can't really tell where the figure ends and the cloth begins. That's why I don't really like these drawings or these figures that these what would you call it? These models or these images that I'm looking through that are all basically just like cloth. I get a lot of those like fabric, those drawings or those figures models from this image that are all like they're like oops, I kind of stopped talking or kind of stopped drawing for a second. They're all like, what would you call it? They're all like basked in like fabric. This one's not going to turn out to be anything. I don't really have enough time. All right. Let's see. We're going to start it. We're going to do something different. Okay. We're doing something different. We're going to do that was pretty good for a for using very little lines. So we're going to draw a block, blocky head, a block, and then there's. So this is going to be a little bit different than yesterday. I was being really loose yesterday. I'm actually kind of trying to be a little bit like, I don't know. That was okay. Okay. That started out to have some really nice motion here. Like that. Kind of just do some motion here. Really not enough time for me to get a good figure. No. A lady in fabric there's going to be a time where I'm able to like I'd like to show multiple screens, but I wouldn't know how to do that, you know? I wouldn't know how to do that. Ugh, yuck. What is this one? Look at I'm gonna look up how to show multiple screens because I would love to show what I'm drawing so people can understand what I'm doing. Because at this point it's just kind of difficult. Like this. Just kind of doing these angled forms here. I got this all wrong. All right. Oh no. I'm not feeling it today. I didn't get any practice in. I didn't do my like kind of figurative practice for the morning before I did this live stream, and it's kind of throwing off my thought process. So I'm just kind of diving into it at the moment, and yeah, hopefully, how did I do that? There we go. 1 minute. All right, here we go. I was holding my breath. So what you're gonna notice when I do these drawings on doing these drawings live, sometimes what happens is when I'm doing these drawings live and I'm really quiet, it's because there's a little bit of frustration, fatigue, concentration occurring, and I'm struggling a bit to kind of get my wits into the drawing, and it's taking me um, out out of the drawing. So whenever I'm not talking, I'm trying to be really aware of what I'm doing. So when I'm not talking, it's because I want to get into the image itself. If I'm talking, what happens is it pulls me away from that drawing, and I'm not able to really focus when on it. And there's days like today where I'm struggling with the process of drawing, and that's fine, right? I'm not really thinking clearly, right? With this, like I'm not really thinking about like what I need to be doing. I'm not really concentrating, and it's pulling my focus away. So notice how I talked the entire time. I didn't get anything done. Like I didn't. I'm not getting anything done because I'm not thinking about the drawing. I'm trying to talk, and don't let the this one's kind of a cool image. Don't let the like outliers fool you. There are people that are able to talk and draw at the same time. I am not one of them. So like when I'm talking and drawing, I'm kind of coming in at a deficit because about I'm not really focusing on the drawing. I'm actually focusing on talking. Um, so that's why I'm struggling at the moment. This is actually a really good one, but I squandered it on just yeah, I squandered it by talking. Hopefully, I'll be able to find some like um, some what'd you call it? Hopefully, I'll be able to like salvage some of these drawings. I hope I'll be able to get to it. So it's a minute. Like this. All right. So this is the last 1 minute drawing. I'm not feeling it today. I'm feeling, I'm really struggling at the moment. I'm really struggling comprehending things. Like I'm seeing these objects, but I'm not seeing them as of like right now because I'm not thinking about these figures. My mind is elsewhere, you know? And so because my mind is elsewhere, I'm not I'm unable to think about the task, and drawing is a like a a thinking process, and I'm not able to get into that thinking mode at the moment. There's certain things that I'm looking when I'm looking at them, I'm seeing, right? Like there's certain drawings or certain images that I'm able to kind of comprehend better than others. But it's taken me a little bit more to process. So right now, I'm not able to process anything. So I'm going to slow down. We got a 5 minute drawing, which means I can spend a little bit more time. So let's start out by marking that's the end, that's the foot of the drawing, right? That's the foot. And then let's say that this is the head and so forth. So let's draw what I think to be the head, a block for the head. And then let's draw a block shape for the torso. I'm already drawing the head a little too big. Torso. And then let's I don't know. I'm having a rough go of it today. No joke. I really am. I'm overthinking it. I really am today. This is actually quite bad. I'm having a kind of like a subconscious battle, right? Where not really I'm not present. I'm not present. My mind's pulling me in other directions today, which is odd because I got a lot of stuff done in the morning. Um, I don't know what's pulling my mind. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. I don't have a goal with this. And I've mentioned in the past, I really don't like doing like laying down figures or really wide horizontal ones. I can never seem to get them in the frame. So that's what I'm struggling at the moment, getting this figure in the frame. And I'm struggling to decide what I need to be working on. And perhaps I need to kind of warm up, like come back to that and think about like what needs to be done first. Like step one, do this. Step two, do that. Here we go. Just kind of trying to see what this figure looks like. See, I can never see this like girl, this woman has long limbs. So I can never seem to get her in. Like she's really long. She must be a tall person. I can't tell. Maybe not. Oh, great. This one's going to be a tough one. So what I'm struggling with today is I'm not loose. I'm not loose. I'm feeling rigid. And you would be surprised at how much that affects you. Um, so it's affected me quite a bit. I'm really kind of like stiff. I can feel it. I'm stiff. I'm overthinking things. I'm not applying my, I'm overthinking things. I have a little bit of like self-conscious doubt happening right now. Um, there's, there's just a lot of things happening at the moment, really throwing me off. Especially when you have these like complex figures like this one's like got a lot of foreshortening in it, and you'd have to spend a lot of time working on this to get it right, and I just don't have that. I don't have enough. There you go. The Although I do appreciate having these like really interesting like I'm not getting anything correct today. No joke. I'm not lying when I'm saying I'm struggling today. I've been having a few off days actually. So this one's doing like a weird tilting back, doing like a matrix angle, and then there's a lot of foreshortening and a lot more than I'm able to kind of process with this time frame for real. And he's got this. There's just a lot happening for me to kind of render at the moment, especially in 5 minutes. Got some buckles here. Her legs are in buckle type things here. Fingers. I'm like stiff. I'm so stiff. I can feel my hands like my fingers cramping because I'm locking up. And this always goes to show you have to really warm up. You have to warm up, everyone. There really is a lot of truth to that. Um, Jumping in to these live streams without like a proper warm up is it's kind of crazy. Like for real, it's kind of a crazy thing for me to do because I really am kind of jumping in on a deep end. Every time I do these live streams, I'm always jumping on the deep end because I never have a proper like setup. Like I'm not ready essentially. I need roughly an hour to really process this. I need to do a bunch of like garbage drawings for a good 30 minutes, you know, 30 minutes to 40 minutes to an hour before I even get to my my drawing or get to a decent mindset for rendering. And it's just kind of me, for real. I gotta give her some something like that. So that turned out all right. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one. This is a 10-minute one. I never like I never like these 10-minute ones. I never get them get them right. It's never been a good thing. Let's do this. I've never liked these. I don't know. These 10-minute drawings. They never turn out right for me. I've never done a good one. This one's kind of like a witch. So we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to go, let's do some gestural forms here. Just to kind of get something going. I'm going to have to get really scratchy. I'm just going to keep moving the pencil or the stylus until I get a feeling of the figure. I feel that 10 minutes for me has always been like a crutch, a crux. Like it's always been bad. I have never done a good 10-minute drawing. I think I've done a few decent ones, but I've always struggled with it. Um, I don't know. I don't have enough time. I don't know enough of the like these little tricks to kind of do the structure yet. To start off with like a understructure, but maybe I need to start doing that. Maybe I need to start doing like an understructure and then seeing where it takes me. But I never felt comfortable doing it in a 10-minute time frame, and it's always been a problem for me. So I need to just keep moving the pencil and then like keep defining these forms until I find the angle that I'm looking for. You ever see those artists that just like their drawings really scratchy, and then all of a sudden they're just able the forms kind of come out. Sometimes that works for me, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time. So right now I feel like it's going to take a little bit more time, and maybe something might come out of it. I don't know. um, it just goes through like repetition of form, repeating the same thing over and over again until I'm able to kind of pull something out. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not too worried about it though. Yeah, buddy. So I'm struggling today, and I would need a couple more hours of just like work to really get warmed up. because I'm really scratchy. Uh, I'm very uncertain with where I want to place my marks, and that uncertainty is important. That uncertainty is very, it's not a good thing. You want to have like confidence in your marks, and if you don't have confidence in your marks while you're working on your drawing, it's going to your drawing's going to suffer, right? So right now my drawing is kind of suffering because of it, but hopefully I have like 5 minutes, and it is kind of forming out. It's coming through, but it's going to take me a little while. She's got her to really kind of get this going, and you got to keep pushing through. There's going to be times where you're going to be struggling, and you really have to kind of just persevere and hope something comes of these live streams or comes of these drawings. Some days drawings, they're going to be a struggle. You're going to be struggling to get your drawings to look the way that you want them. That's fine. you know and I'm okay with that, especially when I'm doing these lives, because there's times where, especially today, as you kind of gathered, where you will struggle, and have I have like a 20% struggle rate. I struggle constantly. It's never like these drawings are never easy for me. It's never like, oh, boom, boom, boom. It's always like, oh my gosh, this is not turning out here. It's not turning out. There's a bit of a struggle, and that's fine. But this one's turning out. I got 4 minutes. It's all because I think why this one works is because I've just been scratchy, just moving my stylus and kind of adding information. And by adding information, I've been able to kind of dial in and tighten up some of the lines that I feel are necessary for this. Um, of course, there's a lot that could be desired. Maybe her arm is a little short, you know, and how you got to figure out like how can you circumvent that. So I'm drawing over the area a little bit. Let's add the her boots. She's got these boots, and then they're like I think they're heels. Anyways, it's kind of being like scratchy. I'm being very scratchy with this one, and that's fine. I've kind of like resided to the fact that this one's going to be kind of like a wash. So she's like flying. She's got like a broom here. It's not even a broom. It's a broom, it's like a push broom. This, and I can't tell what her arm is doing. I think this back arm is kind of blocked by something, like maybe whatever. It's blocked by a bunch of stuff. Let's do a bunch of quick quick add like a tone here. Let's kind of add some variance here, and then like let's there's something like right here. It's like a little bit of color, in the handle here, and then let's just do like a gray. So let's just kind of add like a quick little gray here, and then like there's like a all right. Now let's go back to drawing. Yeah, not bad. This one turned out all right. Really gestural, really scratchy. Again, not enough time for me to really get anything in because I'm not good enough for that yet, and it's going to take me some time to kind of get used to this type of drawing, doing 10-minute drawings. But it's going to take me some time, and I'm not really known to being. I used to be pretty fast. Okay, this is all kind of messed up. That's fine. Let's put ear in there. There's like a some folds here. I'm going to add some folds here. It's kind of adding some things that I'm noticing that can kind of block in, maybe block in this. Maybe block in this. It's a little darker here. And that's it. That's an okay 10-minute drawing. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. It took me a while. It took me a while. Actually, for like 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, I was just silent. I was just so like just trying to I was so in tune. I wasn't in tune. I was so just trying to focus and kind of get into that like mentality, like that mental space. And it took me a while to kind of get to a zone where I'm. It's not even a good zone, but like into a position where I can start seeing things. And this is a good start. I would have to really draw more and more. Like I need a good hour and a half of like just like warming up. Not even that. Probably an hour, because right here is where it's starting to things are starting to click. I'm starting to see things. I'm starting to like see angles, and I'm starting to bring out some of the structures that I know to be true, and I'm starting to loosen up. Um, and some days, like today, take longer. So like days like this, they take a lot longer, and you just gotta realize when those things are occurring, and you just got to keep pushing through. Um, there's not much I can say other than there's good days and there's bad days, and it's the bad days that really kind of define you. And you hope that you're each time you are putting in your work, that you're stacking up more skills and you're rebuilding some of those flaws or deficiencies that you had from previous drawings. Um, so there's days like today, my 30-second drawings weren't working too well. My 1 minute drawings, things weren't clicking. I just was like really tight. I was really tight with the way I was applying form, the way I was applying my line, and it was very difficult. You know. So, anyways, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. This is Pierson. Let me turn that off. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I do live streams each day, and I post time lapses every day, and every once in a while have an artist interview. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Pierson. Cheers.